my dearest fellow plant lovers and gardeners. Welcome to Inside Jungle channel. This is your host Rals and I want you to meet my monster Madagascar Jasmine grown indoors in a pot. Some of you might know her from my previous videos, especially for the fact that it gave us a seed pod and grows like no other. Because it keeps growing and has multiple young shoots, as you can see over here, it's high time I prune it. So today I'm going to share with you the pruning process. I've learned the hard way the do's and don'ts of growing Stephanotis floribunda indoors, but you can avoid all my trials and errors. Don't forget this is a vine and you need to adjust its care for a lifetime in a pot. We have moved on the balcony where I'm inspecting all the new shoots, trying to untangle this hot mess and see where are they all growing from. I'm checking all the different stems deriving from the initial one, and you can see some of them are younger with a green appearance and some of them are older with a woody look and feel. Due to excitement, when I saw the jasmine loving our home's environment and giving out new shoots, I wanted to keep them all, so you can see that I didn't do a good job in guiding the vine around the trellis. Some have a weird angle and some are guided under others, which now I realize I shouldn't have done. So I need to cut one stem in order to untangle the others. When pruning a climbing vine like this one, keep in mind not to cut the main stem, so you have to be very careful in identifying the one you want to get rid of. Also, try to keep the older stems and cut the younger ones. The older one will give you flowers faster and, if you're lucky, even a seed pod. This is another angle of my trellis as I check which stem I should keep. The young ones are gone and I'm using paper tissue to wipe the sap coming out of the cuts. I have here quite a few meters of vine and I only wonder how lovely they would look outdoors along a fence or a wall if I would live in a warmer climate. Yay! I managed to untangle it all and the pot is back on the working space. Oh, I forgot to tell you that you must wear gloves when pruning Madagascar jasmine plants, as the sap coming out might irritate your skin a little. Although it's not known to be poisonous, it's always a good idea not to let your kids or pets touch the sap. The older leaves of my jasmine don't look very pretty, although I have wiped the dust off. I will have to wash them with a bit of beer to make them shiny again. Oh yeah, you can use beer to wipe plants with waxy leaves. I'm inspecting now the best course of action for the plant. As you can see, even after cutting some of the shoots, I'm left with a very long vine. Before guiding it back around the trellis, we need to change some of the soil in the pot and trim the roots, process that will be shared with you in another video, so we won't get off topic today. After the jasmine is back in its pot, we have to decide how long we want to keep it. As you can observe, it's not gonna be a very easy process. I try to wipe again the leaves so you can see they are dark green color. These are the oldest leaves on the plant and I'm trying not to harm them when handling. We also have to be careful with the stem here where it has a bent angle, otherwise it can snap and we will cry. I'm trying to observe the natural preference of the vine and how can I respect it in guiding this lower part while not wasting the space in going around the pot. My trellis has 4 loops, but I can guide the vine in between them as well to maximize the space. You can do the same. Now following the vine, I reach a spot where you can see a new shoot emerging, as well as a vine loop. I did a loop, yeah. At the time, I considered it a good idea to make a natural hook instead of using gardener's rope, but I won't do it again. Look at the other one down the vine. I decided to cut the vine quite short, right on top of the new shoot and under the vine loop. As some of you are wondering what I will do with all those long stems I've cut, well, I'm gonna try to propagate them in water. I cut the vines into smaller pieces. It's a lot of them. Some are shorter, some are longer, some with a node and some without. If they root, and I hope they will, you will definitely get an update. Now I would like to show you how my jasmine looks after pruning. Don't you dare to say it looks sad. It will grow back, and I'm actually quite happy with the result. Now I know how to keep only one stem and guide it nicely around the trellis. Also, I hope I will see some flowers pretty soon, as there is no more fruit on the vine and the length has drastically reduced. I truly hope you have learned something from me today and would love to hear from you in the comments below. Please don't forget to click the subscribe, like and bell button. Not only you won't miss any plant updates, but you also will help me spread the word to other plant lovers out there. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next week.